Hello, people of the interwebs. I am Wallace 8-bit 104th, and you're watching Behind the Webcam. Today, we have a guest, another fine guest, a guest who will amaze, dazzle, enlighten all the things you want from life. Please help me in welcoming the guest, Mr. Will Chilton!
Hey Wallace, it's great to be... Wait a minute. Am I still on my avatar? Sorry, let me fix that. There we go. Hey Wallace, it's great to be here. Alright, let's get to those questions.
Thank you for joining us, Will. Thank you indeed. Thank you for being here on the show. And you're right, we should get right into the questions. There's no point in pointlessly jabbering on, talking about nothing, continuously running one's mouth, saying nothing and meaning nothing and not doing anything. We should really start with the questions. It's the questions which are important to the show. This is an interview show after all. I mean, if it was not for the questions, it would not be an interview show. I mean, what would be the purpose? I could talk and talk and talk all day, but well, clearly, I should go ahead and ask you a question, as you said. Let's get us right into the questions. Tell me, what inspired you to begin blogging and video making?
Whenever people do this interview thing, they usually throw around people like Doug Walker, James Rolfe, Linkara, and they are some of my inspirations, but there are two people here in Manic Expressions that I have to call out, and that's MovieFan12 and Les. Back when I was blogging on That Guy with the Glasses, they were the first two people to comment on my blogs. And to be honest, I know it sounds kind of cliche, but I think without them taking the time to comment on my blogs, I probably wouldn't be here on Manic Expression right now. Some of my other inspirations include Egoraptor, JonTron, the Cartoon Hero, and some of those other guys.
Inspiration through encouragement, through close friendships, through ties, bonds. Brilliant, just brilliant. Yes, I see it all so clearly as it comes together, and those who you see as the ideal form as well, coming forward to create your own ideal form. It is a beautiful setup, one that I understand the structure and the complexities of. I've already said it, you know exactly what it is. But we must move on. We must move on to the next question. So tell me, Mr. Chilton, why do you use your actual name, Chilton, instead of a username?
For those of you who don't know, my full name is Will Chilton. And the reason I use my last name as my username is because back when I was in high school, we had like 3 Wills in my class. And people started calling me Chilton so that there wouldn't be any confusion. And the name stuck ever since.
An overabundance of will. Yes, I can see that being a problem. But through simplicity, you cut through it all and became Chilton. Just Chilton. Like Pele or Madonna, except that I would never compare you to those hacks. No, I wouldn't do such a thing. But now we must move on. We must move on and delve into the depths of artistic and creative mindsets. Tell me this, Chilton. What color would you interpret a bad Disney movie to be?
Before I answer this question, I want to say that my answer doesn't necessarily count for bad Disney films as much as it does bad films in general. That being said, you know that scene from Home on the Range where Alameda Slim is singing his villain song and the colors get all psychedelic and distorted and stuff? That's the color. Well, colors. That's still my answer.
Colors, multiple colors that form a whole. Once again, I see you're bringing everything together wonderfully, making it a whole. Yes, I appreciate the art and the wonder of the answer. And I can appreciate it all day long. In fact, let me take a moment to appreciate the answer. Moment over. Let us move on. Let's move on to the next question that will finish out and bring forward that which is truly you. Tell me, children, tell me this. What is the most inspirational thing in the world that you can find at your grocery store from, say, either the cereal aisle or the dairy aisle?
Really? Grocery store? Well, I guess you can find inspiration from anywhere, I suppose. Pop-Tart.
It's not Pop-Tart!
No, we're not doing that bit. It's definitely Pop-Tarts. If you see any Zen monk tell you otherwise, they are wrong.
Pop-Tart, you say? Well, I'm not familiar with that item from the cereal aisle or dairy aisle. I'm not sure which one it comes from because I'm unfamiliar, as I said. I've had a tart, and I've had soda pop. Perhaps it's a combination of soda pop and tart. That sounds disgusting. What in the world is it? What? You mean it's a cheap pastry breakfast food? Really? And people eat this? Well, it's also, as far as you, I guess it's a perfectly acceptable thing to have Pop-Tarts. Pop-Tarts. I shall look next time I go to the grocery store. Well, thank you, Chilton. Thank you for joining us today on Behind the Webcam. Do you have anything to say before you go?
Well, thanks for having me on here, Wallace. It's been an honor. And as for everyone else, I will see you next time on the Media Blitz. Now, excuse me, I'm off! My computer's this way.
Well, I'm certainly not one to keep one from one's work, so regardless of the direction of the computer or where the Pop-Tarts are. No, that doesn't really matter. Thank you, Mr. Chilton. Thank you for being on the show. Thank you for being on Behind the Webcam. And if you're interested in being on Behind the Webcam, all you simply have to do is leave a comment in the comment section below. Thank you, Mr. Chilton. Thank you all for watching, and have a good night. It's going hoarse today for some reason. So what do we think of this setup? I've had a little trouble with Behind the Webcam since I moved. Haven't really had a good place to put it up, and this is what I came up with for... I think this is good. So let me know what you think of the setup, and if nobody likes it, I guess I'll change again. Thanks, guys.